What's happening? It's not a surprise live. It's the same time as always. Thursday evenings. I just forgot to set it. It is Thursday, right? I'm not getting my days confused. Yeah, it's Thursday. We always do lives on Thursdays, right? Yeah, I wear glasses. My eyes fucked up right now. I always wear contacts, but my eye is super fucked up. Yeah, I forgot to add it. So I usually add the lives ahead of time, and I just had a long day and I took a little nap and I forgot to do that. Did it say 9:40? What the fuck? I said it for 6:40. I thought. I don't know. Who the hell knows? Who the hell knows? What's up, Ryan? How's it doing? How's it doing? How's it doing, man? Saying Cheeto, Hemi. What's up, dude? Jim, how's it going, buddy? Let me let Fluky out here. I woke up this morning and I could barely open up my eyeball. So I took my contacts out. I went and got it checked out, and they gave me some antibiotic drops. So I don't know. I mean, this has happened to me a few times. Usually it's because I get something stuck in there at work. There's all kinds of like flying debris around everywhere always. So that's probably what it is. But I don't know. It could be from the dog too. My dog sleeps on my bed. No, it's not flash burn. Thank God. I've had that once, and it sucks. Sucks badly. Because it's just one eye. If it was both eyes, then maybe it would be. Just ordered 2 more GCs. Uh-oh. Somebody's got a problem. I know, this is like the opposite of what I have. When I, at least, I guess what I looked like when I started the channel is the opposite of what I looked like. And my eyes are really bad. Really bad. Thank God that, and thank God I can wear contacts. Thank God, because some people, their eyes are fucked up in a different kind of way where their eyes don't really work for contacts. And they're just stuck with like these just real thick glasses, It sucks. The LASIK surgery is getting like really a little, I don't know, it's getting better. It's getting like less scary almost in a way because they're just really good at it now. They do it all the time. I consider getting the LASIK surgery, and I probably will at some point. Hey, Richard, good to see you, dude. Long time no see. Aaron, what's up, buddy? Bob's here too. Nice. Sons of Liberty, Mimo. What is up, guys? Drew. Yeah, flash burn does suck ass. Flash burn is where you say you forgot to put your hood down, your welding hood, and you go to strike the arc, and that bright light gets flashed in your eyes. It basically like sunburns your corneas. It like gives your eyeballs a sunburn, and it's fucking horrible. I haven't tried it. I don't know. They're not like crazy thick. This one's thicker than, or my left eye is thicker than the right eye, but they're not like insanely thick. I've definitely seen much thicker, but I don't know. I should try it. I definitely couldn't safely drive without glasses or contacts. That's for sure. I could get somewhere, but it would be safe. Cliff, what's up, my dude? Bundling my 942 titanium purple scales and refresh 16 degrees, 600 edge. Nice, dude. Very, very nice. I've never tried one of those. That's the mini, the mini 940, right? Or that maybe that's just a different version of the 940. I don't know. Loving the Hedgehog, but I like the ORJ more. Really? That was kind of the opposite of what I was guessing, because I knew you were getting both, and I thought maybe you would like the Hedgehog a little better. But yeah, that's great, man. I'm glad you're liking it. Like it, the sheep's footed in green. Yeah, I mean they're gonna be gone forever, so I would get as many as you want, or you think you're gonna want. I would go ahead and get, because like a week and a half, almost 2 weeks ago, he said he had 100 left of like all of them. So by now he's got to be down to like, I don't know, 20, 30, who knows, but they're going to be Gonskis. Tori, what's up, dude? Paul, what's up, dude? Oh, you got LASIK? So tell me about it. It's kind of scary because you have to be awake and you have to, have your eyes open, right? You have to just basically stare into this laser that's cutting your eyeball. Please tell me about it. Thanks, man. What's up, Baxter Blades? I need to get my Sage back from Wave Knife. Yeah, man. When I saw that picture of it, I was like, "Holy shit, dude! That looks so good." What were the skills originally? Were they just like G10 and then they lasered them? They put a laser pattern on them, or were they aluminum? Because they can do that on. Well, I guess they could do that on really any scale, any material. Maybe not micarta, but they did this really cool like a laser engraved pattern on it. It looks badass, dude. I have astigmatism, no more specs until I was 37. Vision seemed pretty stable at least. Still use my glasses from 12 years ago. That's good. Yeah, my eyes got pretty steadily worse and worse every time I got a checkup until I was about like, I don't know, 16 or 17, and then they stopped. They got get a little bit worse each time I went, but now that I'm older, if it changes, it's only like a half of a point or whatever. So yeah, at least they're not getting worse. That would suck. How many ophthalmologists have you seen with LASIK? I don't know. I don't think I've seen too many of those guys. Why are you saying that it's not good or something? With those glasses, you could say you're a metallurgist, and I'm like, yeah, I do look smarter. Yeah. Imagine if I like if I shaved my face to like completely like with a razor, which I never ever do. I haven't shaved with like a real razor in years and years and years. But imagine I did that with these glasses. I would look unrecognizable. Seriously, you would not recognize me. Joseph, what's up, man? R. Shear, what's up, dude? Garth Brooks, what's up, dude? I like your name. That's great. Got some pretty interesting knives here in. Um, let's see, what can I show you? Well, the unboxing video isn't until tomorrow on this, but I am in love with my new Nightshade. Let me turn this light on. This thing is incredible. I love it so much. how smooth that is. My other one is not that smooth at all. But it's not the premium one, so it makes sense. But the copper is already getting a nice patina. The D10 is excellent. The flipper tab is one of the more comfortable flipper tabs I've ever tried. You can put your finger like up here. You can even put your finger way out here at the tip, and it's fine. The jimping just grabs you. It's so nice. The reverse flick, super nice. Thumb flick, super nice too. And look at that. Oh, I did a cut test with it that you'll see tomorrow, and it does amazing. It's in LMAX. The old one was in 154 CM. Here's my old one. Exact same thing, but it's just, better steel, copper bolster, and in LMAX instead of 154 CM. Oh, and a titanium clip. I already loved the Nightshade very, very much, but now that I have this, I am in love. And I'm thinking about selling my original one just because I know people want these and they can't get them because they're just popular. They sell out. So if anyone's really wanting one, if anyone needs one, I am thinking about selling this one. Yeah, this one, my old one tings a little bit when you go to reverse flick it. This one does not, for whatever reason. I don't know why, but still excellent detent. This one, however, does ting a little bit. Do you miss choking up now? No, not really, because there's not even really a choke up area. Like, you hold it like this, and that's pretty. I mean, I guess it puts you back a tiny bit, but not really. It's pretty much. It's hard to show, but no, it does not bother me at all. Really like the blade shape on the Nightshade. It surprises me there's not a Spyderco that uses that aggressive of a blade shape. Yeah, I know. I don't know why there's not a ton more of these things, these Schillen cutters, because it's one of my best cutters. And as soon as you get one in your hand and you start cutting with it, you see exactly what everyone's talking about. It just feels so good to cut with. Like this is how knives should be, It's awesome. It's really awesome. Yeah, absolutely a work knife. Yeah. This one went right in my pocket, and I've been carrying it every day since I got it, which has only been a couple days. But how do you like the Maximate Native 5? Have you tried sharpening it? No, it hasn't. It's not going to need sharpening for a while. I've just been stropping it here and there, and yeah, it's going to be a long time before I actually put stones on that knife. I love it. Absolutely love it. And great news. OG Goat is coming out with scales for the Native 5 lightweight. Ooh, baby. Oh, no, not OG Goat. AWT. AWT. Yeah. So they're going to be aluminum. They're going to be just like, same style as these babies. Same texture on them. I saw a photo. You get the different colors and all that, but they're going to be for the Native 5 lightweights, which is awesome because there's never happened before. There's never been scales for this knife. Maybe a few like on Etsy, but not like any big established scale maker has. No one's ever made scales for it. So that's super exciting because I have 2 of them. I'll probably leave my salt as is because it's, this is the rust proof one. I'll just leave that one, but for the Maximate, absolutely getting some aluminum scales for this bad boy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do I get brass or copper for my Manix? Ooh. I always go copper. I like how it looks a little bit more. Brass will not patina as drastically. Like it'll definitely darken and stuff, but it won't change colors like as much as the brass will. Some people like that look a little better. The only thing I really have that's in brass is my Fisher Space Pen. And I love this thing. I mean, it looks cool. It definitely looks. It looks very old. It looks like just a really old, like bullet casing. I've had this for a couple years now, so if my camera will focus, maybe. There we go. So it definitely ages and patinas, but it doesn't look like super drastic. Like, see how this one's got a big dark spot on it already? Come on. Come on, camera. Please. Please. There we go. Oh, 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 whatever. You know what I mean. National Knife Day sales start tomorrow. Oh, shit. Really? Well, I'm broke. I'm waiting on getting paid for this big job I did a while back. And I'm applying for my business license right now. And that will speed up the process of me getting paid. But I'm not going to get paid in time for this sale, probably. Is it like a site-wide? Is there site-wide sales? Oh, do you have Manix sales right now? Yeah. Don't they usually? Or maybe aren't they? Maybe they're a new thing. I don't know. Dwayne, what's up, dude? Weeks ago, I posted a comment on your video on the Echo asking if you'd pick the Nightshade or Echo. You mentioned I'd get both eventually. I got the Echo and the Nightshade. That's funny. So I was right. Did you get one of these premium Nightshades? One of these babies? They were a very limited run, and I kind of feel bad putting the cut test video out of this and like everything, kind of showing it off because you can't get it right now unless you already did. But there's going to be more. For sure there's going to be more Nightshades, even if they're the 154 cm and micarta versions. Just jump on it. Just get one. I mean, this is one of my favorite knives ever. It's still really smooth. It's still got really excellent detent. This one sounds better. It's got the ting. So yeah, if you see any Nightshade, I would absolutely buy it. Not the biggest aluminum scales fan. That's fair. What don't you like about them? Is it like the feeling of them on your fingers? I know some people don't like that feeling. It doesn't bother me personally. Shipwrecked my copper and brass handles. Yeah, you can actually shipwreck brass as well. The titanium Kaiser October will be half off. Wow. I kind of had my eye on that one for a little while. What's the half off price on that? Try not to order much. Did order Sharice Kaimano yesterday. No. Nice. Hell yeah. Anybody else get in on that Kaimano? Like I said, I'm broke, so glad I picked up the Cutlery Shop PN2 warning. Nice. Hell yeah, man. Very nice. Yeah, that's a mean ass Warncliffe right there. Planning on getting a little native from Representation Cutlery on Monday. Are they gonna have avocado little natives? Really? Shit. Keep feathering it, brother. Is it the Little Native Warncliffe? They're doing the. Hold on, let me look this up. Are they doing an avocado? Let's see. Because I don't own any of those, and I would really love to. Boop boop bee, boop boop ah. Coming soon. Got some immunities coming soon. New arrivals. Maybe it's not on here. Anybody know in the chat? Anybody know? Hey, thanks, Jerry Knives. Appreciate that, buddy. I mean, I know I am the best live streamer, but, you know, the world hasn't recognized me yet, but they will. A red DLC blade and green G10 skills. That would look so sick, dude. That would look really sick. The only red bladed knives that I can think of is that red Baby Banter and the red SC Azula. I think it was Azula 2. I used to have one actually with the red blade. Those are the only ones I can think of that actually come with red blades. You can always get one, get it done, you know. But okay, there we go. They'll drop Monday. Rivers Edge Cut. They announced it on Facebook. Not the warning, unfortunately. Still excited to get one. Okay, that's very tempting because I do have the warning, but it'd be kind of cool to get the regular too. Very, very tempting. I want to get titanium scales for this baby really bad, but they're so expensive. They're almost expensive as the knife. Yeah, Spider Cosette XHP is very badass. I saw someone was asking about that. I forgot. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it is. It is super badass. Super badass. Best way to remove a thumbstud on the 20.5. I had a hell of a time doing that with mine, dude. I bought copper thumbstuds for mine, and I had an absolute bitch of a time. I ended up actually getting my Dremel and cutting a slot in one side so that I could get a flat-headed screwdriver in there to hold it. And I think I did it on both sides. I think I cut this just a big notch in both sides so I could get two screwdrivers, two flatheads, and just crank on them that way. Or no, you know what? I take that back. What I did, I ground in a slot on one side. On the other side, I ground in two flat spots on either side so that I could easily grip it with some vice grips. I kept trying to grab it with vice grips, and it would just keep slipping off because there's no flat surface to grab onto. So that's what I did. Yeah, that's what I did. I don't know why they must be Loctited as fuck on there. Are you a boot guy? Yeah, I wear boots every day. I wouldn't say I'm like super into boots, but I wear them every day. You know, I've got two pairs of boots that I really switch in between. I've got a pair of slip-ons that I really like from I think they're from Wolverine, and then I got a pair of steel-toed boots that the pull-ons, but you know, full calf. What do we call it? They're cowboy boots, but steel toes. And I think those are from Ariat, I think. Waterproof steel-toed boots. Spyderco does all their steels well. Been impressed with their S90V recently. They do. Yes, they do. I don't own any Spyderco S90V, but I did get to test some from Merceau. He sent me some. He sent me his pair of 3 and S90V, and yeah, it was very, very, very good. Very good. I still need to do that battle between Maximit and 15V. Maybe I'll do that this weekend, possibly. I got my my Deep Carry Kaiser clip in the mail today. Where did I put it? There we go. So I happen to have some Chavez thumb studs. I threw on my Towser S here, and I got a Kaiser Deep Carry clip for it as well. Now the old one is on. Hang on here. Let's talk vision here for a sec. So anyway, I had this extra black one that I threw on my vision because the one it came with was really uncomfortable. The way the clip is placed and the way the clip is. This is way more comfortable. It's a Kaiser clip that fits on a Civivi. But anyways, so I ordered this one. This will look better. This plain titanium one. So I'll take this black one off, move it to my Towser S, and plain tie, put it on the vision. You have the Warning PM2, don't you? Yeah, I do, but it's not an XHP. I have an older one. This must have been, I'm not even actually sure where this came from because it's an S30V. So I don't think it came from Cutlery Shop. I'm not sure. Yeah, I really don't know. But yeah, it's badass. That's for sure. I wish it was an XHP, but and I was gonna buy the black one, the Black Blade one from Cutlery Shop, but then Jacob was selling this one, so I decided I would get the satin blade and take a little downgrade in the blade steel. I really like. I'm not a huge fan of black blades ever, really. Do you think the Demco 8020.5 for 123 is worth the money? D2. 120. Yeah, I do. I paid, so when they first came out, the 8020.5s in D2, they were 150, and I paid 150 for mine. So, do I think 123 is worth it? Fuck yeah, I do. Fuck yeah, I do. Favorite knife in your collection? I got a few favorites. I can show you like my top 3, maybe. One of them is my textured titanium Atom TRM. This is one of the most beautiful knives that I have. These scales are just incredibly cool. And one of the best cutters, actually, too. It's just a beauty. Probably my Hinderer, just because it's all decked out. I have a hollow grind on it with the textured titanium show side, stonewashed lock side with the blue hardware and the special filler tab. It's got the phosphorons washers in it right now because I was carrying it at work for a little bit. But I'm probably going to go back to bearings soon because it was so freaking smooth on the bearings. What else? Well, Sebenza's probably got to be in there. Large Sebenzi. 8020's in there for sure. That's one of my favorites. Just got the Manix 2 and S110V. Ooh, damn, dude. That's sweet. What's happening, Jay? I have never tried any Rex 45. I would love to though. I know it's up there with the big boys though, as far as edge retention goes. So what's up, dude? 15V will triumph over Maximate. I'm confident of that. Really? You think so? Okay. Yeah, I mean, you could be right. I think if we go by Laren Thomas's charts, I believe that 15V does score a little bit higher. But let's go look really quick. There we go. Let's see. Doody. 15V has a 10 for edge retention. Maximate. Oh no, Maximate has an 11. Interesting. They're pretty much very similar. For corrosion resistance, Maximate's a 4.5. 15V is a 4. So only a half a point difference there. And then the toughness, Maximate's only a 2, while 15V is a 3.5. Really very similar steels. Who knows, man? Who knows? You know, they're both going to be Spyderco heat treats, so it'll be very interesting. We will see. We shall see. ORJ versus QSP cut test. Yeah, I do need to do that as well. Yeah, I think the Hedgehog is going to do better just because it's a thinner hollow. It's thinner all around. It's going to slice better. I know that for sure. I'm pretty positive the Hedgehog will win that one. The ORJ is a little bit more of like a heavy duty slip joint. The Hedgehog's a little bit more of like a not delicate, but a little more delicate. And more of a slicer, you know. Okay, ready for work. Right on, buddy. Thanks for popping in. And good reminder, hit the like button, please, folks. It actually does help me out. I'm magically producing knives. I have my big case right on the floor next to me right here. My big old Harbor Freight case. Let's see if I can even lift it. It's heavy. Oh, shit. What was that? Oh, this little guy. If you guys want a badass knife case, go to Harbor Freight. It's only $60, and it's the same exact thing as a Pelican, but the Pelican's going to be over 100. Oh shit! And it holds over 100 knives. The River's Edge Cutlery Avocado Little Native is in 204p. Oh, that's weird. Has Spyderco ever used 204? No, they have. They have. But it's pretty rare that they do. That's interesting. Yeah, that's not a bad thing. It's just interesting. You know, pretty much M390, pretty much the same thing. How about your Mannix in 15V? What about it? What about it? Beautiful night here in Ohio. Good day at work, good thunderstorm. Made it in time for this. Cool, man. That sounds perfectico. The avocado Mannix is too. Oh, are all the avocado Spydercos in 204p? I didn't know that. Because I've never owned one. Cedric did over 2,000 cuts of rope with the 15B. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. It'll be a good battle. It'll be a good battle. I just have to decide if it's going to be the shaman. This is going to be a little bit of a tough decision. Representing the 15V is going to be either the Manix or the shaman. Now, the Manix has a this is not a factory edge anymore. So it would be possibly, well, at least in that instance or whatever, in that regard, this would be more even. The shaman against the native 5. But the Manix is a more similar knife in, blade stock thickness, in size, more similar than this, with very thick blade stock versus thin. So what do you guys think? Is it not fair to use the one with the aftermarket edge? Is this going to give 15V the advantage? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. A better reference is Pete's cut test. Sean Houston's 15V is superior to what Lauren Thomas tested. So, okay. So he just did his heat rating better than the 15V that Lauren Thomas had. That makes sense. I would believe that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. It is like super special 15V. Yeah. All right, that makes sense. It makes sense why it's been the top dog. We okay, so if I can remember correctly, we did a few battles now. We did K390 versus M4, I think. And I think that the K390 won by, they're all so close, but I think the K390 won by a little bit. We did we do K390 and 15V yet? I can't remember. I gotta go look in the videos. Look back in the videos. Do I have a Rough Rider Apta? I did for a little while. I think I gave it away in a giveaway, but I had the copper one. It was really good. Very, very good. I like you too, Dan. I like you very much. Watch your video making slips, decided to make one for my hedgehog. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Awesome, man. Yeah, you'll probably enjoy doing it and start making a bunch more, because that's what happened to me. I have a bigger Harbor Freight case that I carry my $30,000 GPS in. Cool. Yeah, I mean they're just as good as what are they called? Pelican. They're really just as good as the Pelican cases, and just way, way cheaper. I have no case now, but knives are spilling in my drawers. Yeah, just go to Harbor Freight, man. You can get this big size, or they have a medium or even a small. But I would recommend just getting the big one, because you will fill it up eventually, even if you don't have 100 knives right now to put in there. Or no, I think it might hold like 85. It's somewhere around there. And the foam that it comes with is like perforated, so you don't have to actually like manually cut out the holes for your knives. You just tear. It's like there's perforated tiny squares throughout the whole thing, so you just tear out each square that you want, and it just makes it look really nice and clean. It basically looks almost like those pre-made foam inserts that you buy for Pelican. You got the Shaman 15V, nice. Yeah, if you have any of the 15V knives, you're a lucky guy, because not everyone was able to get one. And I don't know if Spyderco and Triple B are going to have any more in the future. I would guess they probably will. they were so successful, I don't see why they wouldn't. The ORJ is definitely more of a hard use knife and bigger. I think that's why I like it, as I have XL hands. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You should use the 15B Manix. Better slicer, and it isn't about what has a better factory edge. Sharpen the Maximat. Yeah, I guess I could sharpen the Maximat. I hate to do that when it doesn't need it, you know? I guess it would be fair. I mean, you know, the Spyderco very, very rarely burns their edges, if ever. So it's not like that's giving the Manix an advantage. The angle is laid back a little bit on the Manix, but not a whole lot. And obviously, they're both going to be cutting through paper very well before we start testing. So they'll both be pretty even on that front. I don't know. I think a polished edge would be a disadvantage in a cut test the way you do it. It could. It could. Can you replace the scales on the FRN Manix? I am not 100% sure on that. Somebody in the chat probably knows, though. Yeah, the polished edge, yeah, I don't know. I haven't noticed it in like my day-to-day cutting that it affects anything, but in a test like this, it could. Yeah. Maybe that would kind of even things out even more a little bit, though, you know? Maybe that would make these more even. I'm not sure, but that's pretty cool. Did you do any 154 yet? For the testing, CPM 154 or 154 CM. I've tested a few knives in 154 CM. Yeah. Richter does make some really good slips. Yeah, he's very good at it. You have all knives in their original boxes. Oh my god, you do? Yeah, you need a case badly. Badly. Yeah, go to Harbor Freight. Like I said, $60 you can get the big one. What version do I have of what, Jim? I'll let the missus about the case she buys for my birthday present and stuff always get me the Pelicans. I don't even know what the cost. She's a nice wife. Yeah, they're I don't even know how much they are, but I know that before I even knew that Harbor Freight had them, I was looking at Pelicans, and they were too pricey for me. I couldn't do it. Recently received my first button lock, and I'm now in trouble due to loving the button lock. Yeah, button locks are just really fun. Wait, which one did you get? Managed to snag the PM2 and the Shaman 15B. Nice. Very nice. I actually got lucky and scored all three. But the PM2 wasn't for me. I bought it for my buddy Diener. He was trying to get one, and I told him if one popped up and I was able to, I would get it for him, and he could pay me back. And that's what I did. So I actually got lucky 3 times with the 15Bs. Sadly, that PM2 was lost in the mail, and never got to Diener. Right on, Drew. Love you, buddy. See you next time. You got the Vostude Valkyrie? Nice. Yeah, I owned that one for a little bit. Let me tell you something. If you want to be really addicted to a button lock, get the stainless steel CJRB Echo. This button lock will destroy your life because you'll be stuck on the couch doing this. It's the fidgetiest button lock I've ever tried. Not necessarily the best knife all around, but it is the fidgetiest button lock. It has to do with the sounds it makes. The ease of use. The front flipper is like super, super good. Reverse flick is super, super good. It actually has like a good detent. It's super duper smooth. And yeah, I've had this for a pretty long time now, at least since they came out. I've had this, and still to this day, if I want to sit and watch a movie and have something real fun to fidget with, this is the one I go for. Does 154 last longer than Nitro V? Yes, it does. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I want to talk about the vision here. Thanks, Michael. Yeah, everyone hit the like button, please. The Apache, I have the largest one. I forget what the number is. It's like 4,800, I think. I think I took the sticker off of it. It's the largest one they make, and it holds about 85 knives. So I did a cut test on the CVV Vision here. First of all, the lock stick is almost all the way gone. Sometimes it'll happen randomly, like it's happening right now for some reason. But it's gotten a lot better. I'm sure it'll go away totally after a while. Now, this is Nitro V blade steel, and it did not do well as far as edge retention in the cut testing. The blade shape and everything was great. It's nice and thin. It was slicing really good. It was doing really good with the utility cuts, really good with the kind of, chopping, like the glove and the rubber tubing. Because we have the belly and because the blade's kind of angled upward, it was just really good for that kind of stuff. But the edge it was not holding an edge, man. It was pretty much like not even cutting paper at all before the test was even completely over. So I don't know. I can't say for sure if it's, if they fucked up the heat treat or if they did have a burnt edge maybe. So I'm going to put my own edge on this and try again. And we'll see. But my guess is maybe they just went a little too soft on this Nitro V. I will say I haven't really done a full cut testing with Nitro V in a very long time. So maybe this is just kind of how Nitro V is. And I am spoiled by, these nice steels that I have now. Whatever the case is, this did not hold an edge very well. It'll be fine day to day. You're just gonna have to strop it, after every day probably, which is not the worst of things at all. But so that's just how it is. I'm gonna put my own edge on it with the work sharp, and then we'll try again and see if it did any better. The knife itself, I'm liking. Yeah. The knife itself, I'm liking. I wish this lock stick would go away. It hurts. My fingers sore from flicking this and trying to get the lock stick to go away. I don't know why it's so bad right now, but see what I mean? Gosh, I can't even. That was the worst it's ever been right there. I don't know why. Maybe I should try some graphite on the face, the lock face there. Pyrite versus Echo. Echo is more fidgety. The Pyrite is a better knife, though. grab a wee Exciton sometime. Yeah, I would like to. Either that or the what's the other one? The Warncliffe one, whatever that one was called. Kaiser Double Details my couch potato knife. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. 68's the largest I had. Okay, so I probably had the 4800 then. It's worse than 14. Yeah, I think so. Let's look at the charts. Let's go down to the stainlesses. Let's see. All right. Where are we? 14C28N has a 3 for edge retention, which is not very good at all. And then where is Nitro V also has a 3. Okay. It's about the same. D2 has a, oh yeah, it's not stainless. D2 has a 5 compared to a 3 from 14C. So I'm not sure why everyone loves 14C so much. Probably because it's more stainless. If you live in an area where that matters, then that would matter to you. To me, it doesn't. But I much prefer D2 over 14C because I don't have to worry about rusting where I live, and I'd rather have all the edge retention I can get. And obviously, the heat treatment will vary these results quite a lot. So this is just kind of a baseline to go off of. The heat treat will affect these numbers. Neither of your visions have lock stick, really? Okay. No, it was sticking when I first unboxed it, so no. Yeah, I don't know why it's sticking so bad. I might, I don't know. What do you think is a good fix for that? I could just keep using it till it goes away. I wonder if I put a drop of lube right there. Is that a bad idea? Like right where it rubs on the lock bar. Should I put a drop of lube right there? Parting Z is just easy to get a keen edge back on the strop and it can take a polished edge. Yeah, that's true. But D2, I feel like I can strap back really nicely too. I get lock stick when trapping huge indica buds. I think you're right. I think after you use the knife for a little bit and then you go to disengage it, it kind of sticks a little bit. Take it apart and clean it out. Yeah. Let's see. Do I have Let me try the graphite trick. My vision has bad lock stick when it doesn't open hard. Yeah, that's the other. Yeah, same on mine. If I really flick it out with the thumb studs and then I disengage, it usually sticks. But if I roll it out, it's fine. Oh. Actually, now it's just sticking every time. Something like oil will make it worse. Yeah, that's what I've always heard that. I've just never tried it. Gosh, hurts my finger, man. I'm just gonna put a drop of lube in there. I gotta take this apart anyways when I go to dry the scales soon. So if it makes it much worse, I'll just clean it off when I take it apart. Boo 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 doo dee doo boo bee boo dee 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 doo. Huh? I think it worked. There's still a little bit. It's much better. Don't always believe what you read, folks. It's still there. It's a little bit better. Definitely not worse, though. I have heard that, though. People always say, don't put lube on the lock face. I don't know why. I have no idea why. I've never really tried it, doing that on like a liner or a frame lock. That's just what I've always heard. Later, brother. Hello from Hayden, Alabama. What's up, Kenneth? How are you doing, buddy? There's a town named Hayden, huh? I had a good friend named Hayden. That's a false narrative. You should believe everything. Could you imagine if someone literally just took everything they read on the internet as complete facts? No oil in frame locks. Lube is bad on frame and liner locks. But what's the? What, does anyone know the actual reason though? Are you talking about the Kaiser stream? Was it on the Kaiser YouTube channel or what? Hey, what's up, Creighton? Any new movie essay in the works? I haven't actually started one yet, but I do know which movie I'm going to do. There's neutrons right now. And I really, really, really want one. But I can't. What's up, Frank? Yeah, I actually just did. I tried the pencil right before I put the lube on it. I didn't give it a whole lot of chance to break in and work, but I have heard that as well. That pencil does it. It makes it lock further and harder. That makes sense. On a liner or frame lock, if you put lube on it, that makes sense. Yeah. Did Kay quit too? Interesting. Interesting. And what's his name? Vu. Vu is no longer there either. I bet they're secretly feeling good about it. You know how like you leave a job and you're like, oh, this place is going to go to shit without me. And then it does. You're kind of like, you needed me more than you thought you did. That's a great feeling. The Evo Mini or the Voodoo? If I can't Voodoo, I'm thinking of the Mini Evo. Man, those are both super badass. I would really love a Voodoo. I love that design. I have an Evo Mini already that I really, really love too. I've said it before multiple times, but this is a perfect knife. I love every single thing about this. But the Voodoo is super badass too. So I don't know. I haven't ever handled a Voodoo, so I can't say what as far as the feeling of it or the detent or anything. I've just seen pictures and drooled over it for quite a while. Vu hasn't totally quit. I thought he did. He was on our stream a few last week and said he was done, but maybe that's changed. Boop-a-dee-doo-doo. That exact version of Mini Evo on now sale for $325. Well, there you go. Be devious. There you go. So a buck knife for a good price on Walmart. It was a steal, but I couldn't get anyone to assist me. Waited for almost an hour. Fuck. That happened to me. You know, that happened to me at one of my local gun shops. I went there a couple of months ago. This was a while ago. I actually did a members video on it. I did this members video where I was gonna go to the gun shop and pick up a multi-tool. I was gonna pick up the SOG Power Pint because I knew they had one there. So I went in. It was behind. I saw the SOG Power Pint. It was behind the glass at the checkout, and I stood there for literally like 20 minutes, and nobody came. They were all behind the gun counter in the back. After like 10 minutes, I went back there and was like, hey, I'm ready up here. And they said, okay, just a minute. I went back up and I stood for another like 10, 15 minutes. And after that, I just left. And I haven't been back there since. And I won't go back there ever since. I will not. I refuse. Because at that point, they're doing it on purpose, right? They're like, they're purposefully being an asshole. Even if they're busy, they could have said, hey, man, sorry, it's taking so long. Like, we'll be there in a minute. But no, they didn't give a shit. Did anyone order? I didn't. I could be only because I'm broke though. It looks great. I've heard really good reviews, so I'm pretty sure you'll be happy with it. No, I don't have any customs. No. Someday. The one of my ultimate grails is a Sharp by Design custom, a Brian Nadeau custom, probably an Archbishop. But those are hard to get and very expensive. But that would be my ultimate grail, probably. Right on, Ryan. Always good to see you. Lanyard pin rattle on the Sharp by Design? No. Nope, not at all. It's a really awesome design how he did it. I don't know how it's not rattling, but it's not. It's such a cool little like cubby back there. I love it. This knife is so good. The Mini Evo's down to 300. Ooh, shit. Maybe it's a sign. My first Sentinel Strike was garbage. Got to replace. The new one's good, but not sure. Oh, that sucks. I wonder if Steve Evie's kind of slipping with the QC. I wonder. No, but I really, really wanted one. That's the only TRM I need to complete my TRM collection. But I can't afford anything right now. But I will. I definitely will at some point. Yours rattles. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, Loctite should do it. After 15 minutes without customer service, I'll just leave and never come back. Yeah. Yep. And the fillet be used in the Sharp by Design. I can do it. It's not easy though. And you have to kind of use the meat of your finger, not the fingernail. I use the flipper tab. The D10 is so good that it doesn't even bother me because it's just that good. It's super, super good. And as far as it being a mini, and I know they have the full size now, This is perfect for me. Look at that. I even have a little extra back there. This is not a small knife. This is all the cutting edge I want, really, on a day-to-day basis. Yeah, I own knives that are bigger for sure. But to me, this is totally good. Totally good. Super ergonomic, very, very comfortable. I did a full cut test video with it if you wanted to see that. It did really well, It did really well. It's thin behind the edge, It's just great. Do. Well, what else? That's pretty much it. Let's wrap it up. Right on, Jim. Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up too. Yeah. Saturday morning is the stream. Saturday morning, the morning stream. Do you spider collect packs ever get smoother? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Is your Indela is it stiff? I still can't reverse flick a lot of my Spyderco lockbacks. But I just slow roll them. To me, that feels good. Since you're broke, what's the next knife you're saving for? Been enjoying your slip videos, but still enjoy folders more. I mean, I have a few knives on my horizons. I think my next big purchase is going to be a Rosie, though. An Oz Machine company, Roosevelt. I think once I get paid for this big job, I'm going to buy one knife, and I think that's going to be it. Pretty sure. I think that's going to be it. So, yeah. I worked very hard for months on this job. Every weekend, just spending my whole weekend working on this shit. So I deserve something nice. Rocket Priorities has just an insanely gnarly collection. He's got multiple of these super heavy hitter, big buck knives. He's got 50, 80, 20s or something like that. Crazy. It's gnarly, dude. He must have a very good job or, be a CEO or some shit. I don't know. But he just buys shit. It's crazy. I'm still working on it. I'll do an update probably for the members video this weekend. I'll do an update for you guys. I've been kind of running around at the shop doing a bunch of different things, so it hasn't gotten my only attention. But yeah, it's coming along. I finally got the drum off. I replaced the fenders today. Nice, dude. Yeah, I'm so excited, man. I really want to get one straight from them. I don't really want to get one on the secondary. I will if I'm just trying and it's just not happening. I will maybe I'll go to secondary, but I would like to get it brand new. All right, let's wrap it up, dudes. I gotta eat dinner and feed the puppy. Oh yeah, I let him out. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your week. Have a good Friday tomorrow. And what's tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow you're gonna see the Nightshade unboxing and then the cut test for it later in the morning. It's a Nightshade day tomorrow. I'll be carrying it. How much do they cost new? The The Rosies, usually like $750 for like one of the more base models, and they go up from there. It's a huge purchase, most I've ever spent on a knife, definitely. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. I'll never be happy until I have one. Yeah, hit the like button before you leave. Yeah, love you guys. I'll see you Saturday morning in the stream. See you in the comments, all that good stuff. Adios.